I'ma just, swap the scenes. Heyo, everybody! I'm Nick.
And I'm Tay.
And welcome back to more Kirby. So let's just... Oh, that's the B button. Oops.
Whoopsie days.
Oh, it replays these. Interesting.
Yosh.
Protecting yourself from explosive notes. Oh, I don't get my lives back for this. Okay, let's deal with potentially multiple game overs. Ooh, the Fountain of Dreams. Come on now. Ow, I was not fast enough.
No.
No. Wrong way-itis strikes again. I said, move it!
Oh,
Ow.
oh no. Whoops.
I am not paying attention very well, apparently.
No.
No. As long as I got infinite continues, I will live.
That is true.
Alright, time for the salty run back. If I can... That doesn't help me at all. Nor does that!
This is a rough start on the return.
Well, I haven't fought this boss before, so it would have been rough even when we were playing last time.
Fair enough.
Ow. Stars don't last that long! You're making me see stars! Ow.
No.
I got Mario'd. Womp womp. Oh, what? Hitboxes, you weird me out sometimes. Yeah, I would prefer not that to happen. Oh, we're doing this again. I want to slide right, please? Okay, that was way too close for comfort.
Yep.
I have no idea how I didn't take a hit there. Hey, keep swinging your hammer blindly. I will accept this. That was a bad idea. Ow.
No. No.
I can accept multiple failed runs. I can take L's on the chin, like that.
Meh. Wake up.
I like Kirby Superstar where the hat becomes like a party popper, goes BAM! And wakes Kirby up.
That's kind of cool.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I could go back to a previous level and grab a power?
Yeah, it never hurts.
All of the secrets I didn't unlock. Oh well.
I mean, you still can. We're still here.
That is not what I am looking for. The fighting is not what I need. I just want a power. Anything. Okay, this one was... Oh, there's another one. High jump
High jump.
does not seem
Not
very
suitable
good.
for this. So like the sword or something?
Or laser.
The laser could
Laser
work.
would be perfect, actually, because I could just stay back and go, pew pew,
You could stay at a
lasers!
distance. Like,
Now the question is... Okay, I do have a level 7 warp. Thank you.
woohoo!
Let's try this with more pew pews. Oh boy!
That does help.
Sure, it may not necessarily do a ton of damage, but it stuns him for a moment.
What matters is being able to hit him.
It hits him out of his air attack. I should move. This is much more productive when I can just sit there and shoot him.
As
Oh!
long as he doesn't hit you.
I will take 1 compared to 6? Ow. Oh, I destroyed my own power.
No! But you made it this far, so it's not going to be too bad, hopefully.
I said, get off of me! Ah!
Oh,
Come
dang
on!
it. No.
I was doing so well, too. Okay, I'm not gonna ask questions.
I think
That
you
just
need
happened.
one more.
I think it's probably 2, actually. Could you get off my face?
No.
Yeah, it is at least 1 more. Oh, you didn't jump! What?! You saw that, right?
Yeah, I
You had
saw
1
it. You had 0.
HP!
Keep
Oh,
hung
is
on
this
strong.
considered its own level? That would be great, so that I don't have to keep... Oh, yeah, that's right. He's like, no, 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 no! Bad idea! Bad idea! Kirby's like, I'm having none of this. And Dee Dee's like, you done goofed! Because now comes the nightmare! Fire!
Woo.
And I remember this boss fight has a time limit. If I don't
I believe.
beat
don't
him before I hit the
remember.
ground, I instantly die.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember.
I've seen this fight before, and I remember that specifically being a thing. Because we are constantly falling. And I just need to mash.
You need to survive this.
The HP that matters is 1.
Oh, we're at 1.
Oops. Well, I have a couple more. I have lives. I have lives.
Yes.
Hello there, Nintendo. I see the algorithm has blessed me. Thanks for coming along, and you're gonna watch me be bad at a boss fight. But as you can plainly see, I'm not alone here.
Hello, hello.
I am launching stars into projectiles, and that feels like a bad idea. Ow. I've never been good with shmups. Because my eyes lose track of all the projectiles, specifically. Alright,
I do like the colors.
Alright, now for the second part of this fight.
To the moon.
Ah yes, throwing stars at an eldritch horror. Just Kirby things, am I right?
Yep. At least you get to... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, at least you get to ride the star.
I gotta hit what's under his cloak. You teleporting. At least this time I actually keep the Star Rod upon getting hit. That would be weird if I didn't.
I didn't
Said
realize you
hit
got it.
him.
Oh, there he goes.
Reveal that weak point for me, you sucker. Ow. Woo! Okay.
That was a close one.
Oh, I could have hit him there.
Ah, so close.
Ow.
Oh no.
That was silly. Yeah, that's about right. Ow.
Oh no.
Honestly, for a 6-inch tall pink puffball, Kirby's the equivalent to an extreme eldritch horror himself. Yeah. Kirby lore.
Very true, as he sucks up everything in his sight.
Kirby lore is
dangerous.
something in and of itself.
Yeah. I do remember watching a video about it, and I might rewatch it later on.
Ooh, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Yes.
Woo!
No.
Kirby lore. That's all. Ah, so close, but no cigar. We're doing good. We'll be fine. Ah! Reflexes. You were supposed to swing. Honestly, this bit is nowhere near as bad as the flying part.
Yeah, that's true.
Because this I can actually take my time and be like, reveal weak point?
Instead of it's just constant.
Come on! Ah!
Well.
Ow.
Just need to...
Nope, not quite.
Almost there.
He's just swooping around. There we go!
Woohoo!
Be a Nintendo learner. Yep, pretty much. 17 Waddle Doo plushies! That sounds comfortable. And now everything explodes, because why not? And that's how Kirby's moon became that way.
Well, at least it's better than it just being completely obliterated.
Our hero Kirby has fought bravely to recover the Star Rod, but King DDD didn't mean any harm. He certainly wasn't trying to harm the Fountain of Dreams. He certainly harmed me, though! It all began when nightmares appeared in the fountain. The nightmares rode the currents of the Fountain of Dreams, wreaking havoc and tormenting the residents of Dreamland. Hi, DDD! When King DDD hid the Star Rod, the power source of the Fountain of Dreams, he was actually hiding it safely away from the nightmares. Borrowing King DDD's power, Kirby managed to defeat the nightmares. Now that the Star Rod has returned to the fountain, everyone's dreams will return. So fluff up your pillow and get ready for a good night's sleep. Except, wake up!
Yeah,
It's like 9 a.m.
Yeah, I was about to say this is pretty early to go back to sleep.
Yeah. Unless you're in a different part of the world, then obviously, yeah, you should be getting comfy and going to bed. Because time zones!
Or you were, like, working all night and...
Graveyards, that's right.
Yeah.
Everybody loves a good credits, right?
Gosh.
What is this supposed to be, like, a tutorial of you can fire the cutter blades backwards? Look at Kirby styling on a tree! The only peaceful part of Kirby. The sun and moon are fighting. Why are they fighting? We don't know, but Kirby has to give him a good old happy slap.
Because they don't have Pokemon with them.
Everybody loves a good tornado. Always a fun day when you can see devs flexing on how players should... Ball for this fight? Oh dear.
Oh, that's because before it gets too low, you can probably... Oh, well, that could work too.
Wait, those make you go to sleep? That's weird.
That's kind of cute, though.
Meta Knight's just gonna be a pest before he just becomes a playable character.
Indeed. But
Wait, what are you using? Oh, suplexing the stars. Duh. That's a way to flex on me there, game. The boss endurance. How about no?
Maybe next time.
I do also know that you can unlock the hard mode as well, where you only have 3 health going through the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, nope! I did it. I'm done. I'm good.
I got my 1 round in.
I normally do the boss rushes in other games because they actually lead into unique final bosses. So that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll explain that at some point, if you ever want to delve into other Kirby games. But for right now, I'm going to switch over to the Be Right Back screen. Oh, I forgot I didn't have you on here. Oops, hang on. We're going to switch over back to this. Because the one thing I forgot, I don't have your audio source on the Be Right Back screen. There you are. I only have to take care of it. You're here now, though. For like the 745th time, Dreamland is in danger! But if you'll excuse me for a moment, I'm gonna get something else set up here.
Gotcha. Let's see.
If everything should be ready here. I remember getting an emulator for Paper Mario and Kirby's Pinball Land, but Nintendo somehow finding out that I, specifically me, did that. Yeah, that could be a thing sometimes. Just reading chat, that's all. But now, it's a webcam, and that's my hand.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna set up one other thing real quick here. But I'm gonna need to be on this. I need to go to here.
Hello, hand.
It was a hand, but now the hand is gone.
Setting up some tea.
I want to do music.
We'll be ready to sip on that soon.
Oh, that's gonna take forever and a day to... Ah, well. Anyway.
Tea.
Excuse the scuff. I have a playlist saved. Where do I have it?
It's somewhere.
Playlist.
Somewhere.
That's... I wanna... That's not right. Hang on. Sorry, I'm trying to get music ready for this part, and apparently this only has... I want to add more to this. But... Is it home? I had a folder, and I want to open it. There we go. Open folder. Select folder. There we go. Just gonna do... Trying to do it so it doesn't blurt my ears out.
Oh well.
And then properties of this. Where the heck? I just have music. I said properties. Okay, why isn't my music showing up here? This is bamboozling me. I was expecting scuff. But yes, hand! Because I'm going to show things off here.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have music playing while I was doing this. Unless... Oh! There it finally is. There we go. Alright. That should be just about all set now, because, I guess first things first, you can hear me just fine, yes?
Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Because I was talking to you about this earlier, but binders of art and stuff. Because I don't really, I haven't really shared it all that much on the channel specifically, but I normally just draw my own stuff. This is from like years back. And so, I think only this piece I have to keep the binder like this. Now I go into...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't share this stuff very often.
I get you.
Oh man, I drew this years ago. How many characters do I have? Wait, I have so many.
I'm gonna be slightly delayed because I have you open.
I understand.
YouTube, yeah. So, but
Oh, you
I
use
do see the
YouTube.
characters. Yeah, I have you open on YouTube, so I can see this.
Okay.
Can't see it on the thing. But no,
Also,
yeah,
why did
I
my
know.
audio manager pop out of here? I am irritated. Go back. It in OBS, for whatever reason, the audio mixer popped out. I'm like, wait, what are you doing? Get back here!
Now you got me wanting to see, because now I'm on my PC.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if I have any of my old traditional art saved on the PC. Because my current phone is currently pixelated. The
Pixel bleed is...
Yeah, I can't see
That is a mess, yeah.
anything. So I'm waiting for... what was it? A data USB-C?
Those shouldn't be that expensive.
I know. It's just like currently I am unable to go and get it. So
I see. And a lot of this stuff is going to be like, end up on the cutting room floor for what I'm eventually... You know what? I have it here. I could show off what I've been doing. Because I have been trying to do my most current draft of this, and you know what? I'm not sure if this... Okay, that's...
Did I just see keyblades?
I may or may not have been inspired by it, but there wasn't any keyblades. I mean, I did just show a bit earlier that I had robed figures and stuff, so... Gee, I wonder if I played Kingdom Hearts back in the day or something.
I don't know.
Gee, I wonder. I made 10 black robed figures. Who'da thunk it? Man.
You got your own army of cloaked people.
Yup. They aren't main antagonists though, but they're just along for the ride.
I get you.
Back when his main thing was cast explosion instead of... You know what? I'm gonna focus on gravity. You know, the natural light I'm getting through my big window over here probably isn't helping matters that much.
No, but I can see it, and that's what matters. As long as we can see it. It's not making a big glare, so that's good. It's a different story for me when I have to try and draw. The window is right behind me.
Oh my.
But fortunately, it's like where I'm positioned in the house, the sunlight won't hit like completely directly, but it's still just enough to make a nice glare on half of the screen.
Oh my.
So I have to just time it well or somehow keep the blinds closed.
Anyway, the main reason that this setup is a thing now is I didn't always have this table here. I got that... I've shown you this before, but I'm just explaining to everyone else that if Breakfast can agree with me here... Brain, please. I don't like shorting out like this.
I found my old doodle that I used for one of the pandy pens that I made for key charms stickers.
One thing I used to like doing was trying to trace pixels like this. If you could see over here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Doing that by hand is kind of a pain.
Oh, no. I bet so. But it still looks good. And the end result is what matters. Nicely done.
And all of my colors, for the most part, is with micron pens like this.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time, it's Crayola colored pencils. Whatever works.
Those are my go-to. And I've learned
And I got this nice pouch right here to carry everything in.
I used to do that. Oh, that's nice. I used to have like binders and binders of old art, but when we had to move, I had to cut a lot down because the house was much smaller. Take as much. So I took
and
all
a piece
the
I
pictures
didn't
could.
finish coloring.
Yeah. So I have as many pictures as I could. It looks good though.
Oh yeah, this is a friend I had a long time ago made this. That one isn't me, as you could very likely tell. And I will indulge in violent stuff. Because everyone has their own tastes. Because the internet isn't rated, E for everyone content-wise.
Yeah.
I don't need to, I'm pretty sure I don't need to reiterate that one, right?
Yeah.
Yes, draw, absolutely.
Do all the
As artists would be like, yes, please draw. Indulge in your creativity. Oh yeah, I started hang on. Oh, geez, this one's this way. Oh, that's blocking the TV screen so I can't see. Okay, it is showing up now. Okay. All of these pieces are specifically for the, as I said before, material for the current comic I'm working on, one way or another. I had this in a tiny notebook, but then I cut them out. And so I have pieces that'll slide around. Also, one of the things I like drawing for whatever reason is like game UI menus and stuff. Shifting along. Oh yeah, this is going to be the cast's second outfit. Although I'll probably touch up on things a bit later. Although, this is before cuts. And this was before I chose to make this character lose an arm. Just to make him cool.
Aesthetic reasons.
Also plot reasons. I gotta make plot reasons for that.
Aesthetically.
Oh yeah, it's unfortunately going to be on the cutting room floor, but I kind of like this armor design. I liked it.
That's good.
Writing!
More fights. I need to do more art, like fighting pose styles.
I had noticed you had posted in a Discord server. I saw the Spidey looking pose.
Oh yeah, the one where I used my OC Irma.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause usually I have her as the little chibi art that I post.
But this
it's
is
like
more regular sized.
Yeah, this is regular size. She's actually very strong, so I had to like incorporate it in some way. And I'm like, I have this pose, and I haven't drawn her much in her usual size outside of the silly chibi form. So it's like, why not? And it worked out. And now I have this whole scene that's in my head. And now I have to figure out how to articulate that in art.
Oh yeah, speaking of heights, he's canonically 6'3". He's a tall guy.
Mhm. I thought this character would be mint.
Oh yeah, I also ultimately like what I did here too.
Yes,
Oh, I see you hit the chat there.
yes.
Oh yeah, this is when I decided I'm ultimately cutting the cast down to 6. Actually, 7. I added one more. But we'll get to her later.
As you're looking through yours, I found like some of the stuff that I saved on my PC. I found an old piece of art that I had done a particular style with, slightly, with the traditional art and how I did it digitally. Now I want to redo that, but digitally, I'll throw it to you.
Okay. Mouse.
It's like I like how it came out, but now I want to do it with her new appearance with this character.
Ooh. If you don't mind me, is it alright if I go ahead, grab this, and put it on the screen?
Yeah, you can share it. That's fine.
There. And then let me add image.
Like some of these pieces of art that I'm looking at is like I want to redo these, but I want to do it digitally and probably kind of revamp them a bit because some of these have been a few years. Some of them.
Anyway, here you go. There's your piece on the screen.
Oh.
Of course, my lightsabers don't quite look like that.
Yeah, it's just like thing is that this character she makes her stuff, so she makes it to how she would like
Customizing it,
be.
yes.
Yeah, she customized it to her own liking, and she had to make it look had to fit in her bag. So
does things her way.
Yeah, her things her way.
All right, let's do that, and then let's continue. I like these redesigns I've done of characters over here. I think I'm making glare. There we go. Now I can see that better.
Wait, do this one. I think I've done this. This one was.
And now to 2 pictures I've shown you. Ha ha!
Ooh.
I don't know why. I'm just like, I wanted to draw a boat, and I wanted to draw a Colosseum fight. Or at least what is essentially a Colosseum fight. Yeah, porque no los dos?
Colosseum fight in a boat.
And then this will be a character that won't show up till much later, but ancestors and stuff.
Yes, yes, yes.
And this is a character that will ultimately be pertaining to the lore throughout the story. Not just part 1, but 2 and 3 as well. Because bloodlines and stuff. Oh yeah, this piece right here. I might need the light again. I don't know. If you could see this one. Oh, I'm not exactly focused. But there, that's a little better. The glare doesn't really matter too much here. But do you see this?
Yes, I do see it.
For this, I was inspired by Earthbound, specifically the background. Because Earthbound has plenty of psychedelic backgrounds. I think that's how I'll put it. Hey, Clouds, if you could, make it so I could have the... Well, these lines are very light. What happens if I do this? That doesn't help that much. Focus is a thing.
I see it.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Ah, okay. We got socials. Description. Go to the description.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, the thing that people don't read. Let's be real. Because that's just a YouTube thing. Who likes reading?
No, but it started with Fairly Odd Parents, and it viewed from there. Nobody reads the manuals.
Back in the day for games, you had to read the manual. Oh yeah, who likes big swords? Also, sometimes I draw strange things like this. I'm like, I'm just bored.
Yeah.
Also, let it be known, I can be a sweary man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, messing me like, more arms! Oh yeah, this will be an outfit he eventually uses. Although I think I'm ultimately gonna... While the character is ambidextrous, I think I'm gonna drop the dual swords part. Just for story flow purposes.
I suppose, nerd.
Now you don't read the manual. You have to figure out or go cry in your closet. Oh, I remember these. This was part of the Inktober I didn't finish.
I need to commit to an Inktober.
I think I've done at least 2 now, so that's wonderful. And I already have an idea of what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think I've done it like 3 times fully in total, and then most times it's like I've done 5 days. I have done 5 days worth, and my mind's just like not there.
That's just life sometimes. Sleep.
That's cute.
And then whenever you get to it, I have mushrooms and stuff. I'm stopping just so you can get to it because you're using the YouTubes.
I see.
Because I took the basic idea of... You remember Paris and Parasect from Pokemon, right?
The what?
Do you remember Paris and Parasect from Pokemon?
Oh, yeah.
And how that fungus is invasive. It'll just take over the host. I wanted that to be kind of a bit of a problem that was to be dealt with. It's gonna take me another 30 seconds for you to see this next part, but like here's a mouse that's infected.
Oh, you know what this makes me think of? For like on Genshin, they have the boars, and they have like little shrooms growing on their backs.
Yeah, I'm not always the best with creature design, so a lot of the times I'm just like, what are 2 animals that I can just stick together? Because creature creation hasn't really ever been my strong suit.
Understandable.
And then here's more UI stuff. Because I always envision my stories as like JRPGs. Oh, actually, here's one. I actually did creatures and stuff. And also an infected person getting chopped in half. Because unfortunately that's life.
Well then.
Also, since you're on the YouTube side, can you hear the music?
Give me a second, because everything is delayed when I have the YouTube on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I just figured if you're viewing things that way, I might as well check.
Yeah. I hear it. It's very soft, but I can hear it.
Mm-hmm. I just pulled from a bunch of different video game music.
Ah, I see.
Alright, let's keep things moving. Trench coat!
Really?
You okay there?
Yes, I'm good. I was just trying to get my washi tape and it got stuck.
Ah! Binders! You will be the bane of me! Rings. Oh yeah, this one on the left is... I couldn't decide the colors, but it's not this color set. And now I can finally show off the 7th character of the cast, because I decided, if I'm making this guy lose an arm, someone's gotta help him get dressed and stuff. And because I decided he's gonna be Mafia, who says people play by the rules?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I decided where he's gonna be more of a mafioso and stuff. Oh yeah, this is gonna be everyone in their second outfits. If I can... there we go. That should do. And with... This is supposed to be 6'3". Me? What are you doing? Everything else is about right. I'd also realized in my trimming down of the cast, I'm like, oh, 4 of the 7 have black hair. Oh well, I'ma roll with it.
Because why not?
Because that's what, that's convenient when I'm using a pencil. Because as you can see for this next one here, it's just like, I'd drawn a lot of these characters first via pencil, so it's like, how do I translate this to color and vice versa?
Mm-hmm.
At least that's just how I feel. Ah! Getting caught in stuff during binders. You've betrayed me. I never even finished the lines for this one right here. Oh, jeez. As over here, he has no face!
Oh no.
But luckily I am incredibly simple with faces, so it's... Oh yeah, this page here is I was actually thinking of his power set. and how specifically magic works. So, there's two ways of casting. Light casting is where, like, you can kind of think about it, and you can get a small magical effect. And then hard casting, you're actually, you know, putting effort into using magic and stuff. At least that's just how my brain put it together.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. My brain is not very good at externalizing these things. Because all of this is, like, in my head and stuff. I can, like, these thoughts bounce around in my head very well. But trying to extract all these thoughts and trying to explain to people coherently...
Yeah, that's a different kettle of fish.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a little spot on the lens. I'm gonna clean that later. Oh yeah, things that can also be done with light casting. Freezing moisture in the air into an icicle and then having it fire at someone. Like a bullet. It's my main idea for the Ice Mafia.
As long as there's water, you have endless bullets.
Same with what the main character can do with dust. Because there's always dust in the air somewhere. And you can also always have dust if you carry a jar of dirt.
Yes.
When do we not have too much time on our hands?
It happens every now and then.
More full color! Whee!
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I think this is part of an Inktober that I actually did fully complete. I can check that record on my phone. Because for this one I was doing short scenes that have some form of canon to them. Like, his younger brother is like, he may not be too much of a people person, but man, can he be book smart and build things. Which will have lore implications throughout the rest of this series. Oh yeah. Swooshy slashes and stuff. Those are always fun to do. Inquire! Don't ask. Just inquire. Don't ask why. Just do.
Okay, I trust you.
It's not actually for, like, evil stuff. It's more of a, we're looking to hire for stuff. Like that. I'm generalizing things again. I need to be more specific. Huh. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. You added the both of us on the tweeter.
Thank you. I did take a peek.
I haven't looked at it yet because I'm focused on this one binder here. But I might take a moment to go look at it. Figurine! Behold!
Well,
He likes little figures. Yeah, I've kind of just focused on a style, and I'm just like, I am pigeonholed into this style. Because I know, like, just at least from the look of it, I think you've done, like, school for art, right?
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, most of mine is self-taught. Like, I may have taken a class here or there, but... learning all of this was just doing it. No one taught me how to do this. I kind of had to learn on the fly. But that's just applicable for a lot of things. Oh yeah, when I did this one, I did this first and then made this one. Because I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have him punching someone for no reason.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, and this one's just fun. And he's not looking up because he's not about that kind of life. Also, trust is a thing.
Yeah. That is true. Trust is big.
Do a flip! Yeah, I'll do a flip over someone trying to punch me. Ah, very nice. Learning your own drawing style after just punching away at it. We continue the swooshes.
Swoosh. That's another thing I need to learn to do. It's just like the effects.
Also, she jumped good.
Yes.
And
jump.
The main reason for the greaves that she's wearing is... my logic behind it was, those are to reduce the impact of landing on her legs. So it's like, there's actually a practical purpose for these. Also, sunglasses. Just because.
One must look cool.
Sometimes I'm just like, what? Oh yeah, another thing my main character here likes is coffee. And not just like one kind of coffee, he likes all different kinds of coffees. One excuse for him traveling around the world is he wants to drink all the different types of coffee.
I mean, that makes sense, because there's a variety. A quite wide variety.
And it's actually not because of, he needs his caffeine. He enjoys the taste of coffee, so it's just like... he drinks it not because he needs it, but because he likes it.
That's good.
Swoosh! Oh yeah, this was the very first cover I did, before I just was like... there's actually a couple pages of that draft in here. But I think there's only like 2, because I swapped from drawing these in a book to drawing them on individual sheets of paper. Also, I'm glad the music is looping as intended.
It's still playing, so that's what matters.
Oh yeah, these little pages, the pages were like cardstock. They were plenty thick. Come on, Paige. Cooperate with me. Thank you. 3-ring binders, am I right? Mooks! And then also, a light touch and he starts freezing his arm. Because that's another thing I was telling you about light casting. It's just like, very light magical effects.
Yes.
I kind of always like how this in particular turned out over here for me. Just one of those, like, it just feels right kind of things. And then, do we have enough fire?
You mean tea, nerd? Tea's good.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
Do not worry, he will be okay. He is the main character, he will not be dying! Then I'm actually getting close to the end here. Oh no! Is all I can say about the left. Because I decided to make this guy on the left kind of psychotic.
Well then.
Also, worm. It's worm. Yikes. Oh yeah, this unfinished bit right here in particular was how I was envisioning laying the story out is like, I'm gonna have 9 main story arcs.
Mm.
If you can see this part right here, I'm putting it in pictures. Just like, this is like the start of everything, this is another arc entirely, and then so on and so forth. I just never finished it.
No. Nerd, no. Your Switch, no.
Whoa. Oh no! Oh no! It has been really hot as of late.
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently, I think, what was it? In Arizona, it was 123.
My sister was telling me about that. It's horrible over there.
Yeah. I've only experienced that once, and I don't want to go through that again.
No. Just, no.
Nah, nothing was safe. Nothing was working. However, I bet the ice rink, the indoor ice rink, was very popular that day.
Speaking of ice rinks, how familiar are you with Peanuts? You know, by Charles M. Schultz?
Pretty alright, yeah.
My grandfather was friends with him.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, back when he used to work for the schools over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, actually, let me go grab this real quick. Okay. Might as well grab all the swag while I'm here. And now for the headphones, so I can hear you. It might be... Oh, actually, that comes in pretty well. This... It's not a real eraser, unfortunately. This was signed by Charles himself.
Oh?
Roy is my grandfather. And Sparky was Schultz's nickname, as far as I know. And then, I guess while I'm here, I grabbed a little extra swag because it was leaning on it. My brother 3D printed this for me. It's Mario. Here's a Lugia card that was from a Pokemon convention called Pokemon Rocks 2005. So I still have this. This was for Neo. The World Ends with You. This was like a purchase bonus.
I still have that game. Well, not the Neo, but the original version for the DS.
Oh god, North Carolina can get up to 127? Oh my god.
Nah. I'll visit when it's ice cold. If I ever have to go up.
And then this was a thing I ordered off of my Nintendo. It was the 2022 calendar. Splatoon. Hey look, it's Tom Nook.
Ooh, oh, cool.
Breath of the Wild Link. Pikmin! Oh yeah, Pikmin 4 just came out recently. Haha!
Yeah. That does look kind of cool.
Samus.
Very nice.
Yoshi! All the champions from Breath of the Wild.
I can handle 89 degrees, but that's also very warm. That's still very warm.
Jeez, the sun doesn't like you, that's for sure. The cats from Splatoon. Bowser and Bowser Jr. And then it ends off with Isabelle.
Yee.
And that is that swag. And then I was trying... Because one of the things I used to do is I drew maps and tried to draw maps and stuff, and now I don't finish anything.
Do you remember Mitomo?
I do remember it, actually. That died a long time ago.
Yes, sadly it did. However, I have a screenshot of my QR code for it.
Anyway, that's not all the art I have here. First up. Ooh, skin cancer's no good.
Yeah, no.
We don't mess with that. Now, this next binder I have here, this is for something you could read right now on Twitter. It's a project I affectionately called The Comic Strip. Because I love random nonsense. So I guess I should first give context. So, this was originally a comic I started a long time ago. If I can go to the... This was like the first original page. It was mostly like random nonsense and stuff. These I actually do have all digitally saved as well, so I could just actually pull that up.
That's true. One less binder to struggle with.
Well, I still need to go through the rest of it anyway, but I did this all back in like 2010, and I never finished it. I got to here and then just stopped for whatever reason. I need to remember where it is, but I took a look at... Where? This page, right here. I discovered this back in, like, 2020, shortly before the pandemic hit. And there was a time I had ended up going to the hospital.
Yeah?
Because back then, sometimes my ulcerative colitis got bad enough to be like, I need to go to the hospital. And they fixed me up. I'm good now. Anyway, I took a look at this, and I was like, I can do better. I want to do better. And so, that's where coming up with new designs and stuff started. This outfit in particular, this main outfit, was based off of the original outfit I had for him before I shifted him to the outfit he wears in the main comics now.
Mm-hmm.
But I decided to keep this one anyway with the golf club. I don't stick with this design too much anymore, but... And then in the actual comic, this character here doesn't have this armband. I don't know, I just cut it. Because I forgot. Everybody loves cringe, am I right? Oh yeah, this was because I was also posting these on Facebook at the time, so I made it its very own page, and this was the first channel icon I used for it when I rebooted it. Because the actual title of this comic strip it's the comic strip Rebooted. Anywho, I tend to go way more silly with this, because I am not serious at all.
I see.
Also, the way I learned to do tails is because she gets a Tanuki tail. Because why not?
Never know.
So whenever I've drawn you and you've seen the tails the way they are, that's why. Everybody loves context! And speaking of context, this was for the second season of comics I was doing. I was getting ready for that. And for this character, like, down here, Larissa, she was originally supposed to be a villain, but I was like, you know what? Nah. And then I just ended up shipping her with the main character here, and I'm like, you know what? I feel good about that. And then this was the second channel icon I did for the Facebook page. She is not a good person. Straight up. Oh yeah. Oh, hit the mic. This pencil page right here was coming up with ideas for the cover page for the season. I knew I was going to do the S2 like this. I just didn't know how I wanted to format it. Oh yeah, and this was also the point where I made the pieces for everything and then stitched it together via Photoshop. And then this piece was, I'm recreating the cover of Duke Nukem 3D because I am in that mood. Because a lot of ideas, week by week, was, what mood am I in?
Oh, I get you.
Oh yeah, this is where I actually wrote her name down as Larissa. And then here were all the characters at the time. Yes, I have a man who turned into a fish. We don't ask questions.
Fishman.
Also, he has a pickaxe. We don't worry about that. A fight only happened between, like, these two. And then I guess these two, when they were riding trains, and then they turned into Transformers. Context is funny. And then I don't know why, but the shirt with the spat shorts was always like... I don't know why, I always just came back to that design, so that's just her design permanently. In terms of, like, main design, and who likes isometric perspective? Start a webtoon about a stickman named Henry. I played that game! That was funny. That was funny. Have you heard of the Henry Stickmin collection?
No.
Oh, that is a whole bunch of funny references. That's for sure. That's wrapped up in its own plot, too.
Interesting.
I made this for the 1-year anniversary. Yes, I'm a sweary man. 1 year of comic strip BS. And then when I was going into the 3rd season of comics, I was originally going to have these two here that are pulled from their... They had kind of have... I just kind of... Okay, brain, work with me here, please.
Maybe.
He was supposed to be... So after the first 3 parts of the main story, I was like, why don't we make a part 4 that's inspired off of, like, Phantasy Star, the old Genesis games? And then it was just like a short series of 4 characters that I had made.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to find it. It's in other binders that are in my closet. But anyway. Also, please do not worry, it's just a flesh wound.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is my one joke for 4th of July. Happy 4th of July! Explosions in the Sky! Directed by Michael Bay, starring the U.S. military. It's my one joke for 4th of July. And then I actually bothered making character sheets. I need to do this more often.
I might eventually have to do it. Eventually.
It's always eventually, am I right? The one outfit I don't ever go back to!
No.
I actually gave Larissa a space outfit. And then the final Facebook profile icon, which it sticks with to this day. Even though I don't really do much of anything with the page anymore. It is there for archival purposes. Because I'm like, you know what? I don't want to use Facebook much anymore, but I want to leave this somewhere. Luckily, I also have it archived on Twitter. I even made this cool icon of season final.
Twitter is trying to change its look.
It wants... you know what? That's just a whole nother story.
I'm gonna leave it alone because I'm like,
Let's just not.
Let's just not. So, eventually, it would happen when you change managers.
Ugh. Oh yeah, I did this drawing for whatever reason. I'm like, you know what? Let's do a detailed zipper. Because why not? Oh yeah, I made this drawing for Christmas. Jangle, jangle! Aggressive jangling! Oh yeah, this piece was because one of these pages I decided to make it all out of like cut out pieces of paper, and so this was just my template for it. And I'm just like, what am I doing? Oh, this one. So my mom found this weird, like, for making cell animations or whatever. I don't recall for sure, but I wanted to try it out with pens and stuff. Here's another picture for when I was, before I settled on the cast for season 3. Spear that drains your blood and uses it for blood magic. Oh yeah, I made this drawing when I turned 20. This was over 10 years ago.
Wait for it. Oh, there it is. I can see it now. Ooh, nicely done.
I got crushed by a 2.
Gotta be careful, man.
I didn't see it coming. I made that for an old friend of mine. And now I pretty much looped all the way back here. But I didn't show this. This was what I was originally going to do with the Season 2. Incorporating some of my friends from back in the old junior college days. That was a long time ago. Well, I guess at this point I might as well. Oh, that's right. I have the mouse right here. If you don't mind me, I'm gonna be doing the stuffs. Let me see if I can. Yes, this. I might as well go through stuff that I have on the computer because I still have time remaining.
Woohoo! Okay.
I need to go to here. And then I specifically have portfolio. Okay, I'll start with this one, actually. And boop! So I drew this back in, like, December of last year. Oh no, I'm covering you! That is the wrong thing! I said select the... I'm trying to move the image off of you. Or, you know, I could be better about this and, you know, move the source so it's like that. So it's not covering you specifically.
I'm hiding. Don't worry.
Anyway, this was I based this off of a character select screen from the game Fatal Fury 3, where it kind of just had everyone sitting around in a bar. And I was like, this looks cool. I want to draw this. Because this will be the cast of another story of mine. Yes, it is Hello Hand once again. Let us change. Sometimes I make fun costumes. This one in particular is supposed to be Fire Emblem 1 Marth. The one in the bottom left over here. Because for whatever reason, the design for Marth in Fire Emblem 1 had no pants. Let me know whenever you see it. I heard that everything okay?
Yes. I had gotten some tea, and because the container's glass, I put it down firmly, so you probably heard that.
Ah, got it. Just making sure, like, oh, you didn't accidentally whack yourself or something.
Nah, you would have heard me shout if I was getting hurt.
Yeah, you know what? Understandable. That's kind of supposed to be a traditional reaction.
Yeah, hopefully. I know that there's some people in the world that they cannot feel pain, which is
Oh
very
no.
dangerous.
That is, absolutely
that is very
dangerous. Well, anyway, do you see the image that I currently have on the screen?
With the 4 people?
Yes.
Yes.
What I was trying to say is the outfit in the bottom left here, that's based off of Marth from Fire Emblem 1.
Mm-hmm.
Because his design had no pants. I don't know why they gave him no pants, but okay.
It's a short toga.
Pretty much.
Well then, okay. That is their aesthetic they chose.
Hey, I didn't create it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna blame you. But the poses all look pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. And then this one was essentially starting this whole comic series that I want to do. I ended up drawing the ones on top like years ago. And then at some point I was like, I want to redraw them so that the redraw is what you see on the bottom.
That's nice.
There is always more material. I told you this.
Always. Endless. It's just how you use them.
Oh yeah, here's this weird piece I called Credit to the Author. And I'm just like, let's get weird. Let's draw things with no context and have no way to explain anything. It is just a colorful piece of nonsense.
Abstract art.
Pretty much. My brain just says, logic is going out the window tonight.
But it still looks kind of cool.
Okay. What in the heck was... I'm swapping things around. Oh, right! That's what this was. I posted this on Twitter some time ago. I was drawing the torture dance from JoJo. Oh. Yeah, that's a thing. For me, poor impulse control is different. It's a case of be careful how I spend my money. But that's about it for that, though. Oh yeah, I have a whole bunch of scenes and stuff here too, I might as well. Anyway, that one character I was showing in the last binder, I actually have her with a twin brother. That's just the only material where I haven't drawn her with her twin brother.
I see.
And there is context for what is with his right arm and leg. A case of, in this canon, he got experimented on. And so he had to get all patched up. And then this is for the part 3 story, but I just really like drawing this. In a big city like this.
looks nice.
And here's another one from that same story, like... Potential fight starting in an alleyway.
Oh.
Let me know.
Who's the masked character?
They're a character who is ultimately relevant to this story, but this is like their first meeting and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And the main character is not the masked character. It's the girl on the right.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna just tell you this right now, things aren't gonna end up too well. Well, the girl on the left will live, but there's gonna be a lesson in throwing hands. And you're going to be hit against the wall very hard.
I see.
Because we love our super strength, am I right?
Yes. As I look at my character, my two strongest characters.
Oh yeah, I did scan it in, that's right. So I showed you the drawing for I was 20. I made this when I turned 30. And this time I'm not getting crushed.
There it is. Huzzah!
I have 3 versions of the same character right in the middle.
And you are safe.
Yeah, this time I am A-okay. And this basically takes the main characters of like every story I'm working on.
Mm.
And I actually do come back to this now and again to get color references. Let's keep going, shall we? Oh yeah, this was a cool one I did. I had as a... I had this as a desktop background for a while. Let me know whenever you get to it.
Should pop up. Oh, there it is. That looks cool.
Let me tell you, with the pen I had for that orange, that took me a while.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And my wrist was like, please no, stop, what are you doing?
That would take a lot of extra work.
But I did it, and I think it looks really cool. The black and white on top of the, black and orange.
Mm-hmm.
Because how I would generally describe my style is like, as if you were looking at, like, 3D cel-shaded characters. At least that's how I envision things in my head.
I'm just imagining it would be cool if you made like an animated version.
Oh, I'd have to learn animations and frames and what I'm like, oh man.
Well, fortunately, I know what you could do is just make the background by itself without the character.
That's right.
Just do them in parts, and then what is it? You can get CapCut or whatever, and then just put the layers on and have it work through that instead of trying to put them all at once.
Anyway, that film I showed you earlier, this is what it looks like when I scanned it in.
Oh. That's nice.
That was a neat little experiment. I still have more of those sheets as well. And then there's some occasions where I'm like, I'm feeling Sonic-brained, so let's draw this.
Sonic.
I played the games when I was young. I liked them. Oops! I see this goes over me now. Let's fix that problem. And that's transparency from using VideoTube. Ah well, them's the breaks. But I'm like, sometimes the abstract stuff is like, hey, this could fit in something Sonic related, let's do it. And I'm like, let's do a first zone that's like in an underground lake area. Or like a, I guess not necessarily that, but like a cavern that goes out to the ocean or a lake or something. I just thought that would be visually cool. Okay, I did make that cast like this. Okay. Because this one girl I had here that was going to be part of my season 3 of my comic, I pulled from this group shot. I don't have much other media with them, so...
Oh.
For the most part, this is what I have of that, but I was like, this is... I was trying to think of, like, a full black bodysuit, a full white coat, and chestnut hair.
Sounds nice.
This is the other character I was thinking of doing. At some point, I was like, I want to redraw him. Laser sword and everything. Because future.
Yeah.
But I like what I did with the pen here. Tapering off like that for the energy trail.
Mm-hmm. What I've learned is that for the pencils, what I've learned when I've been kind of experimenting is use the Copic markers underneath or on top, one of the two, depending. Because when I use it on top, it kind of blends it in. But when I use it underneath, it kind of helps get the extra white from underneath, and it kind of makes it help it keep that nice color that I was wanting it to be.
And this one is just... I wanted to join on the Grimace special for a laugh. If you've seen the memes of the Grimace Shake killing people.
Yeah.
I decided to do a no you. Using from Street Fighter Akuma's Raging Demon. So I'm just like, ha! KO!
Nice. Nice try, Taste Bud.
Get wrecked, nerd. Oh yeah, this was my very first drawing of the two all those years ago. I drew this one time when I was at my grandma's. As you could obviously tell, a lot has changed since then.
Yes. But the outfits look nice.
And for the most part, that's been pretty consistent ever since. And then this was another art redo. Just because I just thought the hard black against the hatched lines looked cool. I should also have the original version of this too. I said properties. this was the original version I made. And actually, let me go grab it real quick.
Okay.
So Alright, so you've seen this, right?
I think so.
The one that I currently have on screen. This was the old version.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let me turn that off for a moment. Now I have something physical to show off. A book!
Huh?
Let me know when you can see it.
I see empty. Oh, book. Oh, that's cool. Nice.
My mom had a coupon for this website called Shutterfly.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I had to convert all my images into JPEGs, and they look a little blurry.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what?
I mean,
It wasn't, like, super expensive or anything, so...
it gets a pass.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So
nice.
here's a lineup of characters here.
Nice.
Once again, the boat and Coliseum I used. I'm really proud of these, personally. Even though I could have filled the arena more, I'm just like, how many people do I even want to draw? The answer should be all of them. But I am also very lazy. Oh yeah, this is one I didn't show off. It's an apartment. And one little thing I wanted to have throughout all of the 3 different parts of this story, even though they take place over thousands of years apart, there will always be a pizza place called Jonathan's.
Because why not?
Because why not, exactly.
Kind of makes me sad though, because it's just reminding me in our town where I live, there's a spot called John's Burgers, and that's what we grew up with. And it's, well, as far as to my knowledge, there's only one left downtown.
Oh
And
dear.
I'm sad. Yeah.
Well, anyway, here's another full cast picture right here. I didn't actually show that one off. Yeah, that's right. I just find it neat to actually have a book of all my pictures.
I might eventually do something like that. Just have a little book of characters. It looks nice.
Oh yeah, the reason this turned out a bit blurry is because the actual image is a bit small.
Yeah.
But this was supposed to be this one on the left here is supposed to be like a tower climb. And then this one is like, Le Gasp! The main villain for real! And then also main character in a powered up state. Because why not? Dress! Because why not? Oh yeah, this one right here on the right was, these two are actually from Fire Emblem. Oh.
Ooh.
And then this was the last of the pages. as this is like a main cast shot of the Part 3 story. And then they also let me put a back image, so that's where the Sonic one went.
Cool. You have given me ideas.
I will be more than happy to feed all these ideas.
You know the Genshin pandies that I've started doing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of probably, like, maybe doing, like, a book if I get, you know, most of them completed.
And believe me when I say I would help fund it in some way.
I would have to figure out what I would do, but I know I have a variety of ideas for what I want to do, like for the shop wise. Like,
and yes, this is my microphone.
Where's your... Oh, wait. Hold on. I don't see anything yet.
Give it a moment. That's how YouTube be.
Ah, there it is. Hello, Mike. Up in center.
Yup, because this isn't like clamped to anything. I have a stand. Because I am very used to moving this around all over the place.
I see. Yeah. Nah, for me, it's only in one place for the most part, and I have the arm.
You don't... If you don't need to move it, then that's perfect.
Yeah.
Because I will very often have to move this over to my futon over behind me currently. Because I have a nice little setup for playing games on the TV in this office space.
Yeah, I only have my room as my office space, so I only have limited area.
I understand that because I used to have it the same way. And then I figure I might as well talk about my beloved artboard, giving me a flat table space. This was my brother's, actually, but then I just ended up getting it. And then under it, it's a magic playmat.
Magic playmat.
You'll probably see it in a moment.
Oh, I remember. I think you showed me that, right?
I did, yes. So there's a funny little story with this playmat. So the set that this came out with back in 2013, this Grand Prix that was happening, they don't have these anymore, though. They have other events. This was happening around the time my kiddo was born, so it's like, yeah, I have priorities. Oh my god, he's turning 10 this year. Dear me. And then for when I want to do cutting projects, I've got this. It'll show up soon enough.
Ah, yes. I see it now.
Everyone loves a good cutting mat, right?
Yep, I have a small one. Still does the job.
Like, this was smaller than this playmat, because the actual size of this is, I can't get the full thing in the current camera view. And I guess the last bit of stuff I can go through is I have a bunch of... I just have a pile of unsorted art. In fact, here's the thumbnail for the stream. Because with YouTube, you can do thumbnails. If you don't have a thumbnail, it's whatever that's currently going on, like with Twitch. But YouTube likes its thumbnails. But you gotta make them 2 megabytes or less. So that's fun. Oh yes, this first bit of unsorted art was last year's Inktober, which I started with Among Us. The Pokemon and Among Us. Because haha, funny joke.
Yes.
Let's see here. Going through the art. Because I want to go... there we go. I want to go... Blank! It's a you!
Well. Oh, hello me.
Back when I drew you during that Inktober.
Oh, yes.
Which, by the way, will be happening again, but with a twist.
Hmm?
I will be doing Inktober again with a twist. Because you know how I drew everyone for Jay's server, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess October is approaching at some point, so I might as well give you the beans now. I want to do an outfit swap for this Inktober.
Oh, I mean, that's chill. I don't mind outfit swaps, as long as it's not, like, crazy.
I mean, it's just going to be everyone in the server, so it's not going to be that insane. And then also in here is I have art for some of the other thumbnails I've done for my Let's Plays. This one was for Mega Man 8.
Mm.
This was for, well, whenever you catch up to it. This one is A Link to the Past. I even gave Link the pink hair that the sprite has.
Oh. That's cute.
This one was a fun one to do. This was for Super Paper Mario on the Wii. When it catches up.
I get you. I don't think I've... No, I haven't played it. I think I watched a friend play it.
It's the best story in the Paper Mario series. That's just my personal opinion.
Hmm.
Because these two are tragic characters. I'll just say that now. Let's just keep going. Oh, yeah. For my last year's birthday, I made this little drawing. Because me and my friends, we played the remake of Sonic Triple Trouble that someone had made.
Oh, I remember seeing a video talking about that.
Mm-hmm. I ended up playing it back when it had originally, like, wasn't out for too long. See ya!
Oh, have fun.
Onward. Oh yeah, this was another piece of like, I'm getting back to this now. I am working on this project. And I need to stay on this project because otherwise nothing will ever be finished.
Fair enough. Speaking of, I need to finish the Kofi routine later.
This thumbnail piece was for... I played... Do you remember that there was a video, like a Game Boy Color game for the Pokemon trading card game?
I think so.
That got a Japan-only sequel, and I played that.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And in that game, they actually gave you a choice of gender, so you could actually play as a male or female character.
That's nice.
The original game, you only had the male character.
And you only had one choice.
Yep.
One choice and one choice alone.
Here's a fridge. It has googly eyes and runs around. Because just as I am able to make serious things, I need to be able to make unserious things.
Google.
Exactly.
Hello there.
Oh, what? Did you see the other paper?
No, there's on the chat.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, by the way, this is how I made the PNG you're seeing right now. I did a drawing. Then I made a mouth. Oh, there I see it now. Oh, the chat is probably a little bit delayed because I'm viewing it as it comes up on OBS. Hey, there.
I see.
But yeah, the PNG you're looking at that's bobbing up and down, I drew it on a piece of paper.
Convenient.
Maybe one of these days I'll go crazy and see if I could stitch together like an actual VTuber model this way. That'd be crazy, right?
That'd be really interesting. There's no limit as long as you're able to do it.
Mm-hmm. It's just like, how many layer pieces? How many layer pieces? Anyway, here's the Pokemon Scarlet thumbnail. With the little Quaxley on the main character's shoulder. I wonder how many times I've looped this playlist now. I will need to get more music. Because this is stuff I actually have saved on my computer. I'm like, nah, we're not getting YouTube for this. But anyway, I had fun with this Pokemon Scarlet piece.
It looks nice. I don't know if I'll ever get the game to play, but it is nice.
Hashire Soreo. You'll see it in a bit. Everybody loves Paddle, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was a fun family piece across the years. Because technically none of these four will ever actually be able to meet. Can you see them all now?
Yes, I can see them.
Nice. Let's keep going. I remember this one. Treasure chest. Do you remember when I posted this chest? I'm like, what's in the chest? Give me a response.
Yes. Oh, yes. Hello, mystery chest.
I'm gonna be real with you. This prompt was my favorite. Nothing!
Hope you're prepared. Nothing.
Thanks, Metalocalypse reference. Oh yeah, and this was your prompt that you gave me. I can only wear that long sleeve shirt when it's not hot outside.
Yep. It's supposed to be 104 today.
Oh no. You got everything
it's not
else?
as bad. Everything else is fine. I'm just happy it's not as bad as it was over the weekend, where it was like 111, 112, around there.
As we say, no good.
No good.
Anyway, these are different channel assets I did. This one's for the Be Right Back screen. That one's for when the stream is starting. That one's for when the stream's over. That is just art I use for thumbnails and the channel images. And then that one's just a profile icon.
Nice.
That I use most everywhere else, except I haven't changed it on Twitch yet.
Yeah.
And so, for the different intros of mine, I drew all the frames!
I mean, it's a lot of work, but it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this was back when Fire and Engage dropped in January. Because we made the joke of the main character Alir, with the red and blue Pepsi. There is a thing called Pepsi Man.
Yeah, I remember. Oh no, I remember Pepsi Man. My sister and brother talked about that. And
Pepsi Man!
Yeah.
Funny joke. Funny joke. What more do I got here? And yeah, this was a piece for the Wild Arms thumbnail I did. Because I did the background digitally. But there's always got to be something that's hand-drawn.
Yep.
That's just my rule. Papers. Everybody loves papers. That was that one. Oh yeah, this was a fun drawing that I posted on Twitter a while back. You're sleeping in the back. Because you told me you fall asleep on long car rides.
Yes. Yes, I do. Without fail. And then I wake up either like in the middle of the ride or when we're almost to the location.
Goodness. Also, you have a poncho.
I actually do have, I kind of have one.
Yeah, I don't know why I wanted to give you a different outfit, but I'm just like, you know what? What the heck, why not?
I don't mind outfits. As long as they're, like, comfy cozy, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Comfy cozy and cute. If they hit the triple C, then I'm good.
Oh yeah, this was the full background for the last stream we did. With the Fountain of Dreams based off of the Japanese box art.
I remember you showing me that. It looks very nice.
Mm-hmm. I think the last piece I probably have time for is It's a me, a Mario! Woohoo! I've got this scanned and ready. I should really just put this into VideoTube and be like, hey look, it's a me, a Mario! Because why not?
Yosh. Actually, it looks very nice. Very good. Nice colors.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's get this all put away. And then I think that'll wrap up today's stream. Mouse, work with me here. So, there we go. Thank you everybody for coming in to watch today's stream. It was a very wonderful time. We wrapped up the Kirby, and then I had art.
Loads of art.
And then I have ideas for the future, which I will discuss with you shortly after the stream cuts.
Sounds chill.
So with that much, I'm Nick.
And I'm Tay.
And we'll see you guys another stream.
Bye.